So this is part 2 of our travel vlog to Pittsburgh. So today the day in the video would be Friday. So Friday, as I had mentioned in part 1, was we decided to do Thanksgiving on Friday so that Gigi didn't have to take 2 trips up to Pittsburgh, so that we would essentially do Thanksgiving and the photo shoot all on one day. So in the morning we took photos, so I'm excited to get those photos back. And then Gigi and Shannon, they were the ones who were kind of in charge of getting the Thanksgiving meal prepped, so they spend the majority of the day cooking. And while they were cooking, we figured it would be a good idea to get the kids out of the house, because otherwise they would just, keep running into the kitchen and being a distraction. So we took Paxton ice skating. So Ari, Adeline, Paxton, and Ari's dad, we went and took Paxton ice skating. So wait until you see the cutest little clips of Paxton on skates, because it is, oh my gosh, it's just the cutest thing. Hey, Miss Adeline. So we did our family photos, but we're already changed into comfies. And Aunt Shannon and Gigi are cooking Thanksgiving meal today. And we're going to take Big Brother ice skating for the first time. Yeah. Why'd you look so sad? Do you wish you could ice skate? Do you wish you could ice skate? Yeah? Now you're smiley. You weren't smiley at all for the photos, huh? You were a little grumpy bumpy. But that's okay. You're still cute. You're still a cutie pootie. Paxton, where are we going?
To the ice skate.
To ice skate? Who's going to teach you?
Daddy.
Daddy, are you excited?
Yes.
Yay! We're at the ice rink for Paxton's first skating experience, so he's getting his shoes.
Are you okay? Okay, let's try right here, Lucy. Set him down.
Okay.
That's actually look like real skates.
Paxton, can you see?
Okay, Paxton, let's talk real quickly. You cannot touch this with your hand, okay?
It's really
this is very sharp.
It's like a knife.
Okay, so when you stand on the ice, you go. Okay? Is that too big? Is it fit? Whoa. Did you hear what he said?
No.
He goes, no, that really fits me.
Goodness, those are the cutest skates. Ah, Paxton, you're such a cool kid.
Those are too big for him, Dad. No way.
Should we get smaller ones?
Yeah.
You want to hold? Can you hold? Okay.
Ooh!
You have to pick up your foot, Paxton.
Pick up your feet.
Walk, Paxton. Remember, walk.
Try to walk.
Walk.
I see a belly.
Okay. Hey, Dad.
Paxton, you have to make him walk.
Dad, I'm trying. Dad, I know I'm trying. But I need a break with my back here for a second.
Do you want to hold on to this?
Can you hold on to that and stand there for a second, Goosey?
Hold on, Mommy's going to take a picture.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. P, look at Mama. Oop.
Skating.
And are you having fun?
Yes.
Here, say it one more time because I don't know if I had the camera on.
I skate.
You ice skated. Very good. With who?
Daddy.
Daddy. And who else was here? Who was cheering you on? Who was cheering you on?
Grandpa and Mommy.
And who else? Who's in the stroller?
Adeline.
And Adeline. Adeline's right here. She's sleeping.
P, what are you eating? Paxton. Paxton. What are you eating, bud? What do you say, ice cream?
Salt. The salt out of it. Is looking for salt. Is the fire still cool?
Come on, dude.
Blah, 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 blah.
You touch that, it's gonna be cold on your handsies. This is the easier way to hold him. Paxton, what?
Now he's moving his feet kind of, Rory.
I know he is. I gotta be careful not to get too close to the edge because it's very thin out there. Come on, P. P, I've got like one hand underneath of your rib. Okay, can you skate? Move your feet.
Sissy's sleeping, and Paxton is coming around. Oh, Daddy lost his glasses.
Pretty good right now. It's like a 25-second lap.
Woo!
Just watch when you get over here. Just
Fun.
No one wearing pink.
9.
These are really old, so
I know, that's
What are we watching?
they're
What did
also
Daddy say they were called?
They're not even getting close enough to the wall. They just got like a brush that they run along.
Are they
the wall.
cool? Ooh, do you want to watch it come around?
Look at this one.
What's that called?
It's a bony.
Good job.
I don't know.
And Miss
That one's
A
a little tiny.
is sleeping through it all.
There. What'd you say?
She is like soft out.
It's good. She needed a nap. And then P, you can fall asleep as soon as we get in the car, okay?
Sweet Adeline. Missed the entire show.
I really did not think that we would be there that long, to be honest. He really liked it, so.
So after ice skating, we ran a couple of errands because we wanted to, load up on some bottles of water because of our, we were heading back home the next day. And then we got home and dinner was basically ready. And so we got to eat. And we had kind of, the traditional Thanksgiving things. So we had a turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, and green beans. And then we had some pie. So like I said, Shannon, Ari's sister, and Gigi, so Ari's mom, they did the cooking and we did the eating. And then after we ate, I'll have a couple of clips, but we took the kiddos outside and we had a little bonfire and Paxton enjoyed some s'mores.
P, what's going on? What do we have?
A vodka.
And what are these?
Marshmallow.
Are you gonna eat one?
Plumpster's in like rare form here tonight.
Do you want Daddy to make you a s'more?
Yes.
Okay,
You want s'more?
what do we need to make a s'more?
Wow, she's
What
like
do we
really, really ripping around there.
Steak.
And what else do we need?
A marshmallow.
And what else?
A graham
She's
cracker.
trying to crack the wood.
And graham cracker, okay. So let's get one.
I got graham cracker in my pocket.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. P, look at the camera. I see a nose picker.
No.
Graham cracker.
There's 2 of them.
Does everything no? Okay, P.
Whoa, it's a sandwich.
Quit running after you were beating all that stuff.
Take a
Let's
bite.
Take a bite. And what do we think? This is a s'more, right? Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Whoa.
He's like trying to figure out because it's so gooey in the middle, like gummy.
What do we think?
Look.
What is it?
He said good.
Lick your fingers. Lick your fingers, bud. It'll come right off. We're not in a 5-star restaurant here.
Oh, someone's stick is burning.
Oh no.
Someone's roasting stick.
Paxton, can you put her hood back? Oh, yeah, now on your face, buddy. Paxton, I need you to hold back with my hand.
So the next clip that I will show is a cute one of Adeline wearing this cute little outfit that she actually got from Shannon, and it had little pumpkins on it. I, completely forgot that was actually supposed to be her little Thanksgiving outfit that she was gonna wear, but I completely forgot to put her in it. So I put her in it so that they could see her before we left, since we were leaving that morning. Miss Adeline's getting fussy. And then basically that morning we were supposed to leave at 10 a.m. but Paxton decided to have a little fall, so we had to take him to the ER, which gave me a big scare. So basically what was happening, I was changing Adeline's diaper upstairs in Ari's old room. Ari was loading the car, kind of like the last minute things, and we were literally like 10 minutes from being ready to leave the house, and I heard a big crash and then crying, and us moms, we can tell our kiddos cries, and it was a cry that was I'm hurt and not just I'm embarrassed or I have a little boo-boo. What, Paxton? So Paxton woke up from his nap. So what happened was, like I said, I was upstairs and I, heard Paxton, and I immediately knew, it was more than just, him being scared or having a little bump or anything. So I immediately ran downstairs, and so my brother-in-law had already kind of scooped him up because I think he was the only one in the house at that time. And said, that he had fallen, and I immediately kind of grabbed him and ran upstairs with him, because Paxton, when he cries or gets injured, he gets really embarrassed too, and then it kind of like worsens the whole situation. Even sometimes in front of Ari, he doesn't want to cry in front of Ari, so I just wanted him to kind of get him away. And then 2, I had left her upstairs on the queen bed, and even though she's not moving yet, I didn't want it to be the first time, that she moves, her fall off the bed. So ran upstairs, and then, the first thing I always do, if I didn't see what happened, is I check the body if I can see, any damage or injuries. So immediately I start with the head, and I kind of pulled his hair back, and I saw, and I immediately kind of panicked, and I picked him up and I called. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a bad boo-boo, like he's hurt bad. Tell Ari, and then Ari came in. And that's when I told Ari, get him a popsicle, because he was crying a lot, and I didn't want him to kind of, with the commotion, cry more and then, gag and make himself throw up. So I just wanted him to, kind of settle down as much as he could. And so I said, get him a popsicle, because I wanted him to have something like a treat, but I didn't want him to have a treat that he would essentially choke on. So I figured a popsicle would be kind of the safest bet. And the reason, Ari and I were so alarmed is because his head literally, so it was like in his hairline, so his head literally looked as if it was like sliced, but it wasn't bleeding, but it was like very deep indent, and it just didn't look good. And I didn't know, did he crack his skull? Or, I didn't know if, his kids his age, he's 2.5, if they still have like a soft spot. I wasn't sure, but it was like very, very odd. I've never seen anything like that.
It's right here.
Yeah, it's right there, but it's getting better, huh?
Right here. I hit it like this.
Yeah, you hit it. So we said, no, let's take him, because, we don't want to mess around with it. I mean, if it's a head injury, we just want to make sure he didn't have internal bleeding or a concussion or anything. So we took him, and, the ER trip always takes a long time, a couple of hours, but luckily everything checked out. But we are still following, concussion protocol.
I see the Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree's right there. And so we are still following it. He is still complaining of a headache, and we are still waking him up every couple of hours. But like I said, we just wanted, peace of mind that he was okay, obviously, and then, because we were planning on traveling back home that day. We didn't want to stick him in the car seat and then, you know, us think, oh, he just fell asleep, but, you know, God forbid he, you know, became unconscious or anything or something worse. So we just wanted to make sure that we checked him out, that, you know, everything was okay.
Can I get back in?
The giblets?
Hey Paxton, what did you order at Sheetz?
Pizza.
And what are you eating?
Chicken.
Whose chicken are you eating?
Daddy.
And who's eating your pizza?
Mommy.
No.
No, who's eating?
Daddy.
Yeah. Did you and Daddy switch meals? Yeah. Who could have guessed it?
Mommy.
Yeah, Mommy did guess
Well,
it.
I almost ordered it with the sauce tossed in on it because that's how I like it here. And I actually did, and then I hit the back button. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad because 9 times out of 10 it's going to want my food.
We already know. It's a good thing Daddy likes pizza.
It's also a good thing your pizza was only like $2.
Oh, I got ice cream.
Well, you
No.
chose a gummy as your treat. We can't have everything, honey. Silly goose. We gotta get home.
Can I eat all of them? Is it bedtime?
Well, you can't eat all of them. You can have 2 more before we put you in your car seat. And then you can sleep in the car while we keep driving.
Why?
'Cause we have a
Oh, we have a long
way
drive
to go.
To Grandpa?
No, we're leaving Grandpa. We're going back home.
Adeline head, Paxton head.
And little Adeline got her diaper and some milksies. We're gonna change her again, and then hopefully the 2 of them sleep.
Paxton head.
Paxton head's right there. And then hopefully the 2 of them sleep for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we'll
Do you
have
need
to
some more
make
water?
another stop. Get everyone back out, stretch our leggies,
You need more water?
and then get
Don't
home.
step down, bud. Stay up here.
What do you think about all this traveling? Blah, 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 blah.
Don't lose your chicken. Here, just give me that little. Okay.
As you can see, we made it back home. So we made it home, and as you can see in the video, we did take a couple of stops. It obviously always takes longer with kids. So we got home, I want to say it was like 12:30 that we got home. And it was funny, obviously Paxton was asleep when we got home, but as soon as we pulled into the garage, he woke up, and I don't know if it was like the light from the garage, but he woke up and he said, oh, wow, we're home, and he was just very excited. And then we all kind of took a shower and got cleaned up, and then we went to bed. And then 2 hours later, Ari and I had an alarm set so that we could wake Paxton again to make sure that he was okay. And like I said, we're still doing that now just to make sure that he's okay. But we're home, and we had a very good time in Pittsburgh. And Hey, careful. Ari and I said that we definitely want to go up there, you know, again soon. We want to do it more frequently than we have been, because the kiddos enjoyed it, and, you know, it wasn't too bad, that 7 hours. I mean, it's definitely not fun driving that long, but it definitely wasn't too bad. But I'm going to end the vlog here because Paxton's getting a little rowdy. So I hope you guys enjoyed our trip, our kind of recap of our trip to Pittsburgh, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.